I was stationed at Biggin Hill with my twin brother at 611 Squadron, both in the same squadron. Well, there were times when we were told to do things, and he spoke to my brother and he carried it out. Then the other time he would come around and say, "Why didn't you do this job?" I said, "You were told by my brother, sir." Oh, they did believe me, luckily. We had to clean up the aircraft and make sure that the cockpit was clean and check that they all started correctly. And they were really careful about the work they did. We worked on the early Spitfire, which was the Mark V version, and that was superseded by the 9B, which we had later on. The 5B was a much lower powered engine, and consequently when the 9B came into service, it was a much more powerful aircraft, and we had to, if they wanted to test the aircraft, they had to sit on, six of them had to sit on the tail of the aircraft while the flight sergeant ran it up. So you've got a four-bladed aircraft, the propeller terrifically running and blowing you all over the place. You had to hang on for dear life. Well, we were on the site exactly. We were ready at all times. Well, when we started the engine, you'd have to plug it in first from the starter unit. Then you backed out to the starter unit, sit it and push the button to start the engine after the thumbs up from the pilot. He then gave us the ready, and we went back to the aircraft, unplugged the starter unit and got back and pulled it out the way. We then covered up the flap and gave him the thumbs up so he could drive out. You're happy to see them fly off. It was a worry because you weren't sure whether they would come back. You used to sit and wait in the bays and clean up the area if it's required to do so. And then you just waited until such time as they returned. You're crossing your fingers they'll come back.